dropped off. Then your girl gave me just a little bit of la chop. Baby so cold, he from the north, he from the...
Ready, come on. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? No, please not. What's good? We are the DT Bros. I'm D. B. I. T. And we back with another banger. You feel me? Aight.
.com, So what we got here today, man?
We got the woman animated.
Animated.
You feel me?
My Llama Arts. You know how Llama Arts come back with scary stories.
Llama Arts. Llama Arts. Hey, Llama Arts. Hey. Alright.
Well, yeah, it's a scary story. You know, we watched a couple back in the day. It was good.
Back in the day.
Right? Got scared. A little bit.
You go watch them. We put a link. We put a link in the description.
Right.
So you can watch our old one, but yeah, man, it was good. I liked it a lot.
Right.
So we back at it again. They just posted a new one, so we're gonna see what's about.
See what's poppin'.
It was a late, moonless, snowy night. I heard the chilling cry of a bobcat as I arrived home from my parents' house, where we had just had Thanksgiving dinner in northern Michigan. Exhausted, I had finally made it to my bed when my pregnant girlfriend asked for nacho cheese munchies. Reluctantly, I laced up my boots and went to my car. Due to the cold, it took me a while to start the car, which only made me more irritated. But eventually I got it started, and I arrived at the convenience store to retrieve my girlfriend's mandated snacks. As I left the store, walking back towards my car, I saw a shadow of movement out of the corner of my eye. What looked like a person stood near the dumpster, just out of the light. I stepped towards the figure, and she looked at me with a giant, sinister smile. Her face was so weathered, it looked like she had cracks all over her face. She was crouched down and appeared to be chewing on something. I looked to see what she was chewing on. To my surprise, it was a severed arm. It looked old, as if it had been rotting for weeks. I saw her glance at something in her pocket. I could see the outline of what looked like a pocket knife. As soon as I looked back up, she quickly charged me. I pushed her away and then ran back to the convenience store. I burst through the door and frantically yelled towards the cashier to call the police as I turned to lock it. He asked me, "What's going on?" I scowled at him and said, "Please, just call the cops." I looked back outside and saw the woman had moved across the street and was still scrutinizing me as she maintained her malevolent grin. "Look, there's a girl out there who's trying to kill me." Looking over me, he replied, "I don't see anyone out there, sir." Those words shook me, even to this day. When the police reached the gas station, they began looking around for the woman while one of the officers asked me what had happened, and I told him the details of the encounter. One of the officers came back and said he couldn't find anything. I then took them back to where I first noticed her. We spent a few minutes intently searching, but there was no proof she was ever even there. The officer cocked his head and looked at me as if I was deranged and asked me in a judgmental tone, "Are you feeling okay?" I was about to defend myself, and then I started to think. I am tired, and I have had a couple of drinks, so I just told him, "Yes, sir. Sorry for bothering you. I hope you have a nice night." And then I drove home. I got home at around 4 o'clock in the morning. My girlfriend greeted me with an angered but concerning tone of voice. She asked me,
"Where were you? Are you okay?"
So I told her everything that happened. Of course, she didn't believe me. I couldn't get to sleep that night. I sat in my bed questioning my sanity, wondering if it was all even real. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm just tired. But no, that can't be it. I saw it. But if I saw it, why was there no proof? Where did the arm go? Where did she go? Before I knew it, it was 7 in the morning, and I had to go to work. I threw on my jacket as I was about to head to the construction site, and I put my hand in my pocket and noticed that there was a hole in it. It wasn't there the other day. I thought, what if she caught my jacket as I ran? Which further proves my suspicion that she was real. I couldn't believe it. My mind completely went wild until my girlfriend kissed me goodbye. I told my friends at work what had happened, and they didn't believe me either. They made jokes about it the entire day, but I had my bowling tournament that day, so that gave me something to look forward to. I got home and hung my vest and jacket up and rapidly put on my bowling shoes and got my bowling ball. My girlfriend looked at me with a pleasant smile and said,
When will you be back?
"Probably around 11.
Don't be long.
I won't, don't worry.
But mess him up.
At around 10:30, the tournament had finally finished and we had won. I was so thrilled I had forgotten about the woman. As we were leaving, I noticed something at the other end of the parking lot.
Here we go.
It was that psychotic woman. We stared at each other for what felt like an eternity. She slowly started moving towards me while waving her knife in the air and making cuts. I quickly jumped into my car and turned it on. As I looked up, I saw she was standing in front of me, staring at me. She slowly walked over to my window and she said in a quiet, deep, and scratchy voice,
Little pig, let me in.
I was frozen in fear, but I snapped back to reality when she banged on the roof of my car, screaming. I quickly slammed my foot on the accelerator and didn't let off it until I couldn't see her anymore. When I arrived home, I told my girlfriend what had happened. Like last time, she didn't believe me. I really thought I was insane, but I tried to forget about it and get some sleep. Later that night, I woke up and saw her in my room. All she said was, "Let me in," over and over as she got closer. She then started shouting,
Let me in, let me in, let me in. Let me in.
Come on, Paul. Stop being difficult.
Let me in.
I was wondering how in the world my girlfriend hadn't heard this going on. The woman was right next to me and held up a knife to me. That's when I fainted. I woke startled in my room, dripping with sweat. Then I remembered I don't have a girlfriend, nor a house, or a family.
Come on, Paul. Time for your morning meds. Let me in.
Okay, making sense.
Bro.
Okay. Good or whatever? You just process everything.
Yo, what in the world?
Bro, okay. 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 It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. A little bit. So, all this time, so I guess he's a mental patient. And you know how they be having like a whole like dreamland or whatever?
Yeah.
He had a dream that he had a wife, fiance, and all this. And this girl with a knife. What could a knife be? Knife could be like probably a shot. Try to give him a shot. Yeah, probably like a shot, but it's like he gave it like a knife, but it's a shot to calm him down or whatever, and stuff like that.
Bro, that shit was crazy.
I'm still tripping, because I didn't even know that was going to end like that.
True. He like, oh, I don't even have a wife. Oh, I don't even have. What else he said? I don't even have a house.
I thought they were going to be like, that was his wife the whole time.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna happen like that. Like she was gonna be like, yeah, I thought that, but dang, that was even more deep. Then the nurse like, come on, Paul, let me in. That's messed up.
Yeah, it still got me messed up. Hey, what y'all think, man? Y'all messed up over there too? Messed up. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm trying to make sense of it.
Oh, man.
They all make sense at the end, but at the beginning.
It's like that one show called Such a Punch. If you ever watched it before. It's like the lady, she imagined like different scenarios in an animated scenery. Like she's fighting a samurai, but she's actually getting like a lighter so she can break out a mental institute. It's like some crazy John fire though. You ever watched that before?
Nah.
Put it in the top of your ever watch Sucker Punch or watch the trailer. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Have you watched The Ward?
The Ward.
All right, basically, it's kind of like a scary movie. Basically, like she had like multiple kind of personalities, but it's like, and they all see this freaking evil creature, but it's like that's her other personality, but that's the real her, trying to get rid of the other personalities, so that way she could get back to being regular.
What? So the regular version of her
creepy freaking figure that's freaking walking around, basically trying to kill them, is basically the real her.
Is she actually creepy like that, or is it?
Yeah, like she's actually literally fucking creepy, like scary figure. But she's
The War. That's what it's called. It's a movie.
Yeah, it's called The
Yeah,
War.
I
watched it when I was at
It's on fire, no cap.
Yeah, bro, just watch it, bro. Y'all watch it too, man. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna
The
put
War?
that in. Yeah, The War.
The War. Okay. Alright.
Sounds good.
That sounds interesting.
But yeah, man. Shout out to Llama stuff. That was good though.
It's pretty dope. I like that.
Right.
It was good, bro.
Gotta start checking out more videos of this.
Yeah, if you watch some of our old ones, you know, we put in a link. If not, you just scroll down.
Yeah, we didn't do that many videos. We had to scroll down, go ahead and watch it if you want to see you find it.
Alright.
Alright, that was Llama. That's the woman animated. Crazy dude, crazy nigga.
Real crazy.
Make sure you always like, comment, subscribe. DBT Bros.
Like, comment, subscribe.
That notice
Ball up your fist.
I know that. What is that, man? Man, go again.
Ball that motherfucker. Ball that motherfucker.
I'm balling fist.
Ball that. Ah!
Yeah.